Good afternoon, guys. This is John Bates coming from my home here in Lutz, where we typically have this draft. I'm waiting for an exciting call, and I believe this is it. Let me answer the line for us. Hello?
Hey, Commissioner HBD here live from St. Pete. The winter meetings have just concluded, and I'm excited for our 2012 draft lottery.
You got it. Well, we just started this video, and we're amped about having the lottery right now. The winter meetings have begun and just concluding with all that preparation, and we're getting ready to launch off this draft pick. And the strategy we have is actually online. You can see our screen here of the league where the commission has listed the in order of draft lottery balls that'll be in the queue for us to establish the picks, and we're doing this live for you. It's approximately 11:45 here on I guess this is Wednesday the 8th, and
special kudos to our friends at draftpicklottery.com for this innovative way of doing the lottery.
Exactly. So we're going to switch over to this screen here, which is draftpicklottery.com, and as you can see, I've actually entered in the number of balls per team. We'll start with the team that has the most number of balls in the pool, the Snarling Snook. Commish, do you have any thoughts on the Snook's possibilities of getting that #1 pick this year?
Well, it looks pretty good. He had a disastrous season last year with only 5 wins, and he needs to get that snarl back on his team.
And then we look at the next highest number of balls in the queue, which would be Flip. Flip had an interesting league season last year, as he kind of had his draft, didn't quite fully get how the league worked, and tried to adapt, and then he adapted again with making a bunch of trades. Expect him to not only just hold on to his team, but to continue to be active in trades, which is really a big asset and fun part to our league. Then we've got Ivy with 8 balls. Commish, you got any thoughts on Ivy's possibilities this year?
She's fresh off of her fantasy football championship, so she cocould be amped up to try to get a postseason berth this year and maybe take it all. You never know. Well,
I think actually she may be the sleeper this year, and I don't want to give it to her already, but I just think she's probably due with all her Cubby selections in the last few years. I think she's probably up to no good this year, so hopefully we'll be able to defend her off. With the 4th highest number of balls is Jabu. Commish, what you got for Jabu there?
Jabu needs a refill. Yeah, he needs to lay off the rum this year, but I think this is his 2nd or 3rd year, so I'm sure he's got a feel for how this league works, and we'll see how he does this year. I'm sure he's also looking to try to get into the playoffs.
Yeah, I've actually never met Jabu, but it'd be nice to see him getting the cash and the money, and I'd like to see him a little more active in the trades this year when appropriate, but he's been a great asset to our year, the last few seasons, I should say. So, with the 5th highest number of balls is the Cows. Not much to be said about the Cows, wouldn't you say there, Commish? Shouldn't we just move right on to the Spies?
I wish, but Cows, I think, are in their 11th year of the TFBL, and he's amassed about 130 victories and 2 championships, but the last one was in 2005, so this will be his 7th year, and I'm sure he's looking to try to get back into the championship and possibly winning his 3rd title.
And then we have the Smize with 5 balls. They're always good rum runners and bringing their beer and trying to get their season up and going at the draft. He's always competitive and a great asset to the league.
Yeah, he's I think it's his 4th year or 5th year in the league, and he always usually has really good drafts and is typically making the playoffs. So he's definitely someone to contend with in 2012.
Now, Commish, this next guy, I don't believe is any techie at all. Typically comes with a sheet of paper and his knowledge. The Tards with 4 balls. Is that a pretty good Would you say that's the way that he runs his drafts?
Well, you can always expect sleeper picks from the Tarts. I mean, he picks guys that never even heard of before, and they end up being really good. So he's one of those teams that always seems to do pretty good. And last year, I believe he had 13 victories in the regular season and did a little bit of damage in the playoffs. So again, he's probably for a good year.
And with 3 balls in the hoppers, the Funkadelic J-Bay Express. I don't have anything to say other than I've been after this one for the thumb for quite some time, and I'm really pissed off with coming in 3rd last year.
Well, 4 championships, I mean, the most of any one of our players in the league, but you have to consider the last one was back in 2004, so... no championship game appearances either. So, I would say the Express need to get their act together. But definitely a team last year on the rise, 12 victories in the regular season, 1 playoff win, and finished 3rd place. So it looks like things are looking up.
And then we've got to talk about the guy with two balls in the hopper here, the Mud Hens. I tell you what, the Mud Hens, they're always prepared. That's something that we all can agree on. The Mud Hens come prepared, they draft well, they trade strategically, and they're always in the money. They're always in 1st or 2nd. Seem like they've had a lot more run at 2nd than when they finished it. You have any thoughts on your team and your possibilities this year, Commish?
Well, 2nd place is always the first loser, so it's never good. I've only tasted championships twice, so I'm looking forward to another solid year, and I'm very active on the trading block, and hopefully we'll have a good draft, and we'll avoid last year's blunder when we had work to do while I was drafting. It wasn't pleasant, so hopefully that will not happen this year. I'll be able to enjoy the draft, and just looking forward to a good year.
And last but not least, our tbfl champion, the Rays. The guy that we continually, every year, have to talk back into coming back to our league, as if he didn't take enough of our money all the time, and he's always competitive, and he is the champ, so we've got to give him kudos, but he only has 1 ball in the hopper, Commish.
Man, I mean, what can I say? River Ridge comes, he doesn't prepare, and he ends up winning the championship last year, but... just one thing with River Ridge, he's won 3 of these things so far. He's won some football championships too, so he knows how to get it done. And maybe I should take some notes from him, because he took me out last year in the championship. I'm looking for some revenge this year.
Well, I think we all can take some notes from the champ. Congratulations to the Rays for a great season. But as they say in the business world, it's not what you've done for me lately or yesterday, it's what you're going to do in the future. So that's what we're about. We're going to, this program, I actually have to take this cursor down to the bottom. You'll see all the teams have the number of balls to the right of their team and your team, and we hit submit, and it will spit out our draft order for 2012. Commish, are you ready?
I'm ready, and we're looking at March 24th to do the draft, so as soon as we're done today, we'll post the draft order. I'll set it up, and everyone can mock like crazy. So once you're ready, Mr. Express, go ahead and submit the draft order.
We will do it, guys. Keep in mind, just stay active. We love lots of trades. It was a lot of fun last year with the trades. We appreciate each of you being in this league. It's our league. We've all been together. How many years now, Commish?
Well, this is the 14th year, so we're hanging strong.
14 years. And so I'm moving the cursor to the submit button. As you can see, I'm going to hit submit right now. And the draft order for this year, as I scroll down, looks like this. The number 1 pick in the 2012 draft is the Snarling Snook. The number 2 pick is the J-Bay Express.
Back on top again. Seems like you're always picking in the top 3.
The 3rd pick is the Tards.
Pretty good pick. Pretty good spot.
4th pick for the Ivy is in that 4th slot.
All right, that sounds good.
5th pick is for Flip.
Not too bad, kind of sitting in the middle.
6th is Jabu.
That's not bad spot either.
7th is the Cows.
Let's just hope I'm not picking around the cows.
The 8th pick is the Mud Hens.
Oh! It'll be interesting, that's for sure.
The 9th pick is the Smize, and rounding out the 10th pick is the Rays.
The Rays, where were the Express?
Number 2.
That's right. Okay, so, the draft order sort of played out to how the positions were last year, so I'm looking forward to a fantastic 2012. Spring is in the air. I'm getting pumped, and everyone go out and have a good time mocking and seeing where you want to pick. And also, just so you know, you can trade draft picks if you want to. I've set that up on our website, so feel free if you want to mix it up and encourage people to talk and communicate. And again, just looking forward to a great draft, which we have scheduled for March 24th. It'll be at the J-Bay Express home again. The conveniency of ESPN is you can also draft from home. But we look forward to seeing you. If March 24th does not work for you, please get in touch with me immediately, and we'll definitely try to work with everyone in getting us together on one day. So any more comments, J-Bay?
Nope, that does it. It looks like we got the draft order ready, and we are ready to play ball. Pitchers and catchers report in just a couple of weeks, so it's like Christmas, guys. This is the time we look forward to each and every year. So congrats on this upcoming season, and we appreciate all the work you do, Commish, and we'll go ahead and sign out from here. You guys have a great season.